On January 6, 2016, a meeting between three friends at a cafe in Jakarta would turn into one of the most controversial murder trials in modern Indonesian history. The victim was 27-year-old Wayan Myrna Salihin. The accused, her former friend, Jessica Kumala Wongso. That afternoon, Myrna and another friend planned to meet Jessica at Olivier Cafe, located inside a busy shopping mall in West Jakarta. According to court records, Jessica arrived first and ordered drinks before the others got there. One of those drinks was an iced Vietnamese coffee. It was placed on the table. CCTV footage later shown in court captured Jessica sitting alone, moving shopping bags around the table, and at one point blocking the view of the drinks. Prosecutors would later argue this moment was significant. When Myrna arrived and took a sip of the coffee, witnesses said she immediately commented that it tasted strange. Within minutes, she began convulsing. Foam appeared at her mouth. Her body stiffened. She collapsed at the cafe. Efforts were made to rush her to the hospital. She was pronounced dead not long after. Authorities soon suspected poisoning. Laboratory testing later reported the presence of cyanide. Investigators concluded that cyanide had been mixed into the coffee before Myrna drank it. The case moved quickly. Police named Jessica a suspect, citing alleged motive rooted in past personal disputes between the two women, including disagreements during their time studying in Australia. The trial began in mid-2016 at the West Jakarta District Court. It was broadcast widely and followed intensely by the public and media. Prosecutors argued that Jessica had planned the murder. They pointed to the timing of her arrival, the CCTV footage, and expert testimony claiming cyanide caused Myrna's sudden death. The defense strongly rejected these claims. They argued there was no direct evidence showing Jessica placing cyanide in the drink. They questioned the forensic findings and highlighted the absence of a complete autopsy. Experts debated in court about cyanide concentration levels, stomach damage, and toxicology interpretations. The trial became a battle of expert witnesses. After months of hearings, in October 2016, the court found Jessica guilty of premeditated murder. She was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Jessica maintained her innocence. Appeals were filed to higher courts, including the Supreme Court of Indonesia, but the conviction was upheld. The case divided public opinion. Some believed the circumstantial evidence was compelling. Others believed the investigation left unanswered questions. In 2023, after serving part of her sentence and receiving sentence reductions under Indonesian regulations, Jessica was granted parole. Nearly a decade later, the Cyanide Coffee Case remains one of the most debated legal cases in Indonesia. For many, it was a tragedy. For others, it was a legal controversy. But for everyone who followed the trial, it began with something ordinary. A cup of coffee, shared between friends.